Hello and welcome to the Rookie Analyst, the channel for enthusiasts. In today's episode, we'll be exploring some powerful AI features in Excel that will boost your productivity. So let's dive right in.
The first AI feature we'll explore is the insert or capture data from picture. With this AI powered feature, you can capture data from the internet, printed or unwritten document, such as receipts or tables, by simply taking a picture with your smartphone and then inserting or copying to clipboard for Excel to convert the image into editable data. It is truly remarkable. Now let's see it in action.
To demonstrate this, imagine you want to extract the world population forecast from the Worldometer website. So here we can see that we are interestingly above 8 billion in the world right now. So this is actual count. But this is not what we're interested in. So let's go to our table of interest, which is the world forecast from 2020 to 2050. So here is a table where we're interested in, and we need this data here in Excel, and maybe for to plot a graph, or we just want to use it to make our own forecast and all of that. So instead of typing this manually in Excel, you could just screenshot this, and then let's see how we get into Excel. So if you have a snipping tool or any other tool that you could use to screenshot it, you could use print screen from your keyboard or any other tool. So once we screenshot this, then you have it here. So you can either save this as a file here so that you could import it in Excel, and then Excel does the magic. Or you could just simply right click and then you click on copy. And once you right click, you click on copy, you move straight to Excel. And here in Excel, we're on the home page in our Excel here. So you have to put your mouse over at the cell where you want the data to be in. Then next is for you to come to the data here. So you click on data, and then you come to the get and transform data ribbon, under which you see this from picture. So under from picture, you see picture from file or picture from clipboard. If your picture from file, maybe you've taken a screenshot on the field, maybe you've collected your data on the field and then you snap a screenshot from your notebook, you could use picture from file. But here we already have it copied to our clipboard. So all we need to do is just to select this, and then we have this data from picture panel here. And the interesting thing about this is that it shows you the data that are not properly extracted. That is data with low confidence score, and it does this by lighting, and then you could see there is alt text here showing you that it has a low confidence score. This means that you need to review and validate this data, as Excels are not responsible for the data that you actually import in. So you have the option to preview it now, or better still, you could just go ahead and insert the data and then insert anyway, and then you have your data here appears here. Isn't this cool? This is really cool and really important feature. So that's our AI features in Excel 1. So let's move on to the next one. Next on our list is the recommended pivot tables. This feature leverages AI to analyze the data, and automatically it suggests relevant pivot tables based on the patterns it identifies. It saves you time by providing instant insights and eliminating the need for manual setup. So here, to demonstrate what the pivot table, recommended pivot table looks like, is first, this is a large data, and first you have to make sure your data is tabulated. That means it's in a tabular form. In case you have a data that is not tabulated, all you just need to do is just Control A, and you Control A, that's to highlight if it's all the data, and then you use Control T, and then it's tabulated. If it's already in table form, then you see no action because this has already been tabulated. So the next is for you to just come over here, click anywhere in the cell, click any cell in the data, then come to Insert, and then you see your recommended pivot tables. And once you click on this, Excel analyze the data and present you selection of suggested pivot table based on the pattern it identifies. So let's assume of all of this data, the only thing you're just looking for is just to see the sum of product by country. You already have Excel doing that for you here in form of a pivot table. If you're looking for sum of profit by segments, you have Excel doing that for you already. And if you, it has a lot of suggestion here, and then it has shows you the sum of profit by month, by number, by country. If you're looking for some of the sales price by segment, and yeah, you also have it here. So it gives you as much options as it could get from your data. So let's assume you're only interested in the sum of the profit by country. So all you need to do is just select this here, which is the sum of profit by country, then click on OK. Once you click on OK, you already have your pivot table here. So in case you just seeing or learning about pivot tables here for the first time, just stay tuned to our channels. We'll be doing more on pivot tables, and there's really a lot of things you could do with pivot table. And another thing you could add to this in terms of this pivot table is pivot table also has pivot charts. So from here also you could just in you could just click on pivot chart, and it automatically gives you options of the kind of charts that you want. Maybe it's a column chart, a pie chart, a bar chart, and you could just select anyone, and then you click on OK, and it automatically gives you a chart based on this pivot tables here. So this is really cool, and you could play around with this as usual. So that's our second feature in Excel. So let's move to the third one. Moving on is the data analyzer. Excel's data analyzer utilizes artificial intelligence algorithms to provide valuable insights and suggestions about your data. It can help you identify trends, outliers, and even perform automatic data cleaning tasks. Let's see it in action. To access the analyzed data, all you need to do is to navigate to the home page, which is usually the default when you open an Excel. So you just come to the top right hand corner and you see the Excel analyzed data. So first you just need to click any portion of the cell, and then you click on analyze data, and then you see it gives you automatic suggestions, such as here we have the sales by country, by products. Here we have sales by price by day, which is this is a pivot chart. It's just like a trend. This helps you to identify automatically. It identifies the trend in terms of the price by date and by country. It even has a form of segmented analysis that has done for you, and it has, you can see here, show all 36 results. There are more than 36 and more than 30 results here from this data. But another interesting thing about this feature is that you can also ask a question about your data. Just imagine you having a chat GPT in Excel. So you could ask any form of question and it gives you a straight answer. So here it's even giving a suggested question like which is the segment for country Canada, or what's the total profit of mid-market over date, show total discounts by date. If you notice, there's a kind of an apostrophe around a kind of discount, so that's kind of showing that there's a column name called discounts. So for instance here we could just click on show total discounts by date, and then we have this. It shows us this. If you're interested in this, you could just click on insert pivot chart, and then it is started for you uh, in a new sheet, and then it gives you the corresponding pivot table for the data. And you could also just double click on this, will take you to the original data where this is, shows you the details. So now let's still come back to analyze data, and then let's try to just ask some questions, and let's ask some straight question, which is which country has the sales, which country has their sales? And yeah, United States of America. Easily, right? You could just see. So let's ask another question and say um what year, okay, which, or let's say what year did let's say maybe country, let's say Germany, what year did Germany had the lowest sales, for instance? Here's the date, 2013. So you could even ask this analyze data to maybe show me, yeah, just like any AI tool, right? Prompt is very, very important. So what comes out of your tool or any AI feature depend on what you put it in, what is being put inside. So the more you practice or the more you use some of these tools, you get the right prompt. And sometimes you don't necessarily have to practice. It's just the more you have the clarity as regards what you need to do. Once you know what you want, then it's easy, and then you can form your prompt from it. So let's assume I want to see a bar chart of the sales by country. So I know what I want, so I can make a prompt out of it, and I don't need to worry much about the accuracy of the English. If it's not right, then I can restructure it. Let's say bar charts of country by sales. pull up, and here we have it. So if you're interested in this, you put it in here, and then you could play around with this. Yeah, if you come across this Excel features in terms of charts, how you can format the charts and all of that, stay tuned. We'll be having more tutorials on how to do data visualization with Excel in our Excel rookie course series. Yeah, so this is the third one, and then we're going to go for the last one into this episode. Last but not least, we have a fascinating feature called the data types feature. With this feature, Excel can intelligently recognize and categorize your data, automatically applying the appropriate formatting and properties. Whether it's stock prices, geographical locations, or even real-time data, Excel can understand and work with it effectively. To demonstrate this feature, we will use the geographic parameter to categorize the country. That's the country column, and then convert it into a rich and interactive element that can be extracted into other columns. So just like other features will be saying, it's important you have your the data you're making use of. You have important to have it tabulated, like have it in a tabular form. Again, in case you've forgotten, you could just if it's not in the tabular form, you could just control A and then control T. Let's try that here now. Let's see. Let's bring a portion of this, and then maybe alt ESV, and then just place it as values. This is just appearing as value, right? So we could just give this the header here. It's just to show you how it works. Segment here. We have our country here, and then we have the products here, which is the headers, right? Then we have here, which is the mid markets part of it. Then we could just call this, okay, we don't need this. Let's just take this out. We have just three, right? So all you need to do is just highlight this portion. Yep. If it's the entire data, you control A. Then the next is for you to just do control T, and then it shows you, oh, if your data has if your table has headers, as you can see, this has header, we added headers. You tick this and then you click OK, and then this automatically changes to a table, and then you have options of even playing around with this table and doing as much as anything you like with it. However, we already have our table, we don't need this. So just to show you this, so we already have this in table. So to see the data type feature, which is a very cool feature, we are going to click on anywhere in the cell and then come over to the data here, and then under the here under the data types, there's a group called the data type group. You can see the other time we worked on get and transform data groups. There's a front picture, and the other now we're working on the data types. So on the data types here, you just have to first you have to select the column here, the column where we want to work on. We want to work on the geographic data, so we highlight the country, and then you click on geography here. As you can see, there's a pop-ups that tells you what convert to geography say. It converts cells with countries or regions or cities like London to get correct word statistic like population, area, and so much more. This is actually powered by Bing. So now let's click on geography now, for instance. And once you click on this geography, you just take a couple of seconds, and then you notice there's a card field here that just appeared here, and there's also another card field that appears here. So this automatically tells you that, oh, you want to add column, and then you extract a field to a table column. So based on the inputs that you have in the country column, you can add many other columns. Let's see what we have here. So you can see we have abbreviation, agricultural land percentage, the area, the birth rate. So that means we can get the birth rate of all of these countries from here by just clicking on this. We can get the fertility rate. And let's say first start with something like maybe the abbreviation. So you click on the abbreviation, it automatically gives the abbreviation, the standard abbreviation for these countries, from Canada, CA, DE for Germany, and then all of that. Then another thing, we could still add another column if you like. Just click on this card field here, and then let's say we want to know the largest cities in this country. So we just need to come down here. There's a lot of options here, you can see. So we could just select the largest city, and then we click on largest city, and then you can see it gives you the largest city. You can even use this to extract the flags or the image of the countries, and you could even do a lot of other things. And at the same time, you can even come here to, if you have a company or company organizations, you could get the stock exchange for it. You could use this also for currency and all of that. So it's really a cool tool that actually makes it easy for you to kind of curate for data curation or data for that, yeah, data curation. Yeah, so if you want to create your data or you want to add some parameters to your data, so instead of manually doing that, you could just make use of these data types. So these are the top 4 features we're going to show you today, and in the next episodes we're going going to show you more and more. There's so much more other features in Excel. And the interesting thing is that these features are already available in Excel. They are default. And if you don't have them done, you just simply need to either upgrade your Excel or you turn them on as they add in. So once you are exhausted the AI feature in Excel, then we'll try to look at having external tools that we can incorporate into Excel to do a lot of other things. So and there you have it. Four incredible AI features in Excel that can revolutionize the way you work with data. Stay tuned for the next video in our series where we'll explore even more AI features in Excel. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions or suggestions, or you want to comment your favorite AI tool from this fall, please drop it in the comment section. Or if there's anything you want to see what you could do with AI in it, in Excel or any other way, just put it in the comment and we're going to make a video for it. Remember to check out other videos that will be coming soon for more exciting content. Until next time, happy Excel in.